Hello friends, welcome to sakalvidya.com and myself Shivramakrishna Sharma. In today's session, we are going to have a discussion on work, power and energy. Let us see what is work. So work is said to be done when a force displaces a body in the direction of force applied. So for this, let us take one small example. For this, I'm going to take an object which is placed at a distance or which is placed on a surface whose initial position is A. So I'm going to start applying force from its left hand side. So whenever you're going to apply force on this object, what happens to this body? This body starts moving in forward direction. So whenever you're going to apply the force, this body starts moving in forward direction. And finally, it reaches a place of B. So what do you observe here? So whenever I'm going to apply a force on a body, initially the body was at a position of A. As I have started applying force, the body tends to move in the forward direction, and finally it reaches a position of B, which means whenever you're going to apply a force on a body, it is going to displaces the force is going to displaces the body. So simply S. So work done is nothing but it's a product of force applied on a body into displacement made by the body. So as I'm going to apply the force of F kilonewtons or F newtons, simply it's a product of force into displacement, that is nothing but S, where S is equal to displacement and F is equal to force. So work done is nothing but it's a product of force into displacement made by the object. See, look here. Let us draw the free body diagram of this. So I'm going to apply the force on a body. So look here, the body displaces to distance of S, which means force and displacement are in the same direction. So what do you observe here? Force and displacement are in same direction. So second case, when force and displacement are in different directions. So let us look here. This is a roller which is placed on the ground surface. So this is the force applied, which is going to make an angle of theta. So theta is the angle between force applied and displacement made by the body. Displacement made by the body. So if you're going to resolve these components, horizontal and vertical components, the formula for work done is equal to force into displacement into cos theta. Simply work done is equal to force into S into cos theta, where theta is the angle between force and displacement. So what do you observe here? The displacement need not to be in the direction of force applied. Remember, the displacement need not to be in the direction of force applied always. Okay, so when theta is the angle made between force and displacement, so what is the formula to calculate work done? So work done is equal to product of force into displacement into cos theta, where theta is the angle between force applied and displacement made by the object. So next important case, is work done is a scalar quantity? Can you justify your answer? Yes, force is a scalar quantity. So how can you justify your answer? As it is a dot product of force and displacement in the direction of force applied. Simply you know that work done is equal to force into displacement. So according to this definition, as it is a scalar product, it's simply a dot product of force displacement. So this is the reason why it is a scalar quantity. So as it is a dot product of force and displacement. So remember guys, so work is a scalar quantity. So now let us derive dimensional formula for the work. So what is the basic formula for work done? I think you know, work is equal to force into displacement. Simply force into S. So let us go back to our basic concepts. So what is the meaning of force? Force is equal to mass into acceleration. So can I write force is equal to mass into acceleration into displacement? So mass can be written as m. So acceleration is nothing but a rate of change of velocity by time. So what is the dimensional formula for acceleration? It is simply L by t square. So what is the dimensional formula for mass? M. For acceleration, L by t square. So what is the dimensional formula for distance or displacement? Simply L. So this is equation 1, this is equation 2, so this is equation 3. So I have to substitute all these values. So mass m into L by t square into L, then it becomes m into L square by t square. So reciprocal of t square, simply it becomes m L square t minus 2. So what is the dimensional formula for work done? Simply m L square t minus 2. So this is the dimensional formula for work done. So this is one of the important case. So you will study this dimensional formula for work done in your first chapter, that is physical quantities and units, I guess. So the next important concept, types of work done. So what is the next important concept? Types of work done. So based upon the angle between the force and direction. So based upon the angle, so theta is the angle between force and displacement. So based upon this angle of theta, the work done is defined as positive work done, second negative work done, third zero work done. So how we are going to classify these types of work? Based upon the theta. Theta is the angle between force and displacement. Theta is the angle between force and displacement. Now let us see what is positive work done. Let us see what is positive work done. The work done is positive when the force and its components of displacement are in the same direction. See, I'm going to take an object. Initially it is at a position of A, which is placed on the ground surface. So I'm going to apply the force F kilonewtons. The body starts displacing to the position of B, where S is a displacement. Let us draw the free body diagram of this. So F is a force applied on the body, where S is the component of displacement. So what do you observe here? So what is the angle between what is the angle between force and displacement? What is the angle between force and displacement? Theta is nothing but 0 degrees. So work done is equal to F dot S cos theta. In the place of theta, if you substitute the value of 0, so F into S into cos 0. Cos 0 is nothing but 1. Cos 0 is nothing but 1. So work done is equal to force into displacement. So this is called as positive work done. So as the force and displacement are in the same direction, the angle between force and displacement theta is 0. So if we substitute 0 in our basic formula, that is F dot S cos theta, as cos theta is equal to 1, work done is equal to force into displacement, which is called as positive work done, Now let us see negative work done. So what is negative work done? A work is said to be negative when the force and component of displacement are in opposite direction. See, for example, the force is in one direction and displacement will be in the other direction. So what do you observe here? It is a straight line, which means theta is equal to 180 degrees. So let us substitute in our basic formula. Work done is equal to force into S into displacement. So theta is the angle made between displacement and force. So if we substitute theta is equal to 180, we are going to get F into S into cos 180. As we know, cos 180 is minus, so minus of F into S. So simply this is called as negative work done. So the angle made between force and displacement is how much here? Theta is equal to 180 degrees. So if I want to substitute theta is equal to 180 degrees in our basic formula, we are going to get minus force into displacement. So this is called as negative work done. So now let us see zero work done. So what is the meaning of zero work done? If the work done is said to be 0 when the applied force and the component of displacement are perpendicular to each other. See, for example, so this is the applied force and this is the displacement made by the body. This is the force applied and displacement is S. So what is the angle made by this? Theta is equal to 90 degrees. So theta is equal to 90 degrees. So according to our basic formula, work done is equal to force into displacement into cos theta. So in the place of theta, you have to substitute 90 degrees. So force into displacement into cos 90. As we know, cos 90 is 0. So force into S into 0. So work done is equal to 0. So when theta is the angle between force and displacement, when they are perpendicular to each other, when force is perpendicular to the displacement component, the angle will be 90 degrees. As we know, cos 90 is 0. When you substitute cos 90 as 0 in our basic formula, so work done you are going to get 0. So this case is called as zero work done. Now let us see work done by a uniform force. The force is applied on the body changes uniformly. The work is said to be done by average force into displacement. So for example, here we are going to have an object on which initially I am going to apply the force of F1 and so on F2, so on F3. So the force is uniform, which is going to be placed on the body. So work done is equal to simply average of force into displacement. For this case, average of force is nothing but F1 plus F2 plus F3 divided by 3 into displacement. So this is a formula. This is an example for uniform work force. So next, work done on a variable force. Work done on a variable force. If ds is a small displacement done by the force, when the work done in the moving particle from a displacement s1 to s2 is, see for example, here we are going to have an object which is initially displaced at a distance of s1. So as we are going to apply the body tends to move a small distance of ds as we are going to apply the force F. So again, if you are going to apply the force, the body tends to move to a position of B. Whose distance is S1 from the initial position. So what is the formula to calculate the smallest displacement made by the body? So simply work done is equal to, it's an integration of S1 S2 F into ds. So it's the integration of force into displacement, where ds is the smallest displacement made by the body. Ds is the smallest displacement.